So this is the kind of the timeline of the virtual reality. I would like to show you this one to let you know that virtual reality is really a long times ago. People already developed on that. Yeah. So if you can see, like, the very first one is like from 1830 here. Some kind of the very first development of the virtual reality is this one. It's called stereoscope. Okay, so what is the stereoscope? Stereoscope here is kind of the glasses, like normal glasses. But with this stereoscope, there is we see that there is two window inside the glasses, and these two windows, each window will show you one picture. I mean, two picture will show you in two windows will be a little bit different angle. You understand? For example, like you have a kind of the photos in like straight to your straight to the scenes. For example, you take one photo, and then you just hold your camera right there, and you just move the camera a bit to the right or to the left, and take another photo of the same scene, of the same photo, but just a bit different of the angle of the camera. And then you just put those two picture into this stereoscope glasses. On the left side will be one picture, and on the right side will be another picture at the same scenes, but a little bit of different in the angle of the camera. And then you look into this stereoscope glasses, and you can see and you can feel that, oh, you are in exactly on in the scenes, in the place that you were taking the photo. Because each eye of us, you will receive each different picture, and it in our brain will immerse them, will merge them into one picture. And because of the differences between the angle of the photo, it make an illusion. Remember, this is make an illusion that we are inside that place, and we can see everything all around you like in 3D. Okay, so this is kind of the illusion about stereoscope that you should know how does it work. And later on, we they also can make another kind of the stereoscope glasses. It's called red and blue glasses. If you know the red and blue glasses, it's like it's also have a two window in the glasses, right? And one glass is have the red color, and another glass have a blue color. And in the photo or in the video, um, they also have two color like red and blue. And then you wear the glasses with the red and blue color. You watch the video with red and blue color, and you can see the illusion that people or subject or the object inside that photo or inside that video will pops out. It look like, ah, yeah, you are really inside that atmosphere, inside that place. It's also a good example about a stereoscope um, glasses with red and blue color. All right. So to make you see much better right here, so I can uh, draw you here. So take a look at blue and red glasses. It look like this. Okay, so this is the glasses like I is work like this. Yeah, blue and red window right here. I don't know, some of you already know about this, and you already have experiment about it before, right? Yeah, but using these glasses like red and blue for a long time, so you can get some headache or some fever. I don't know why, but because maybe because of the resolution of and because of the color, so it's make you make you be fever. when you watch the video or photo for a long time. But yeah, but this is one very good example that show you how to see anything in reality in 3D. Okay. And in this timeline, you can see that in come to the time that 1965. At this time, they people just develop more in the virtual reality. And this time you can see the headset. You see headset of this guy is wearing is look much more complicated than before, right? Because this one is they designed this time is used for the pilot training. Yeah, so they use this kind of virtual reality to give the chance to the pilot when they train them in the virtual fly. So they wear this, and they can the pilot can see that okay they are inside the plane, and they can experiment driving the plane, take off, or landing and so on. So this one is used for that purpose at that time. Okay. And later on, I want to show you some kind of the moment that is important in the timeline of the virtual reality. It's come, furthermore, 30 years later on, Nintendo in 1995. Nintendo is a big game brand, right? And Nintendo just introduced this one. It just published this device. It's called Nintendo Virtual Boy. What is this? This is kind of the headset for 3D and virtual reality. So people can put their eyes into these glasses, and they can play some game, and they can see it in 3D inside this headset. Okay. So this is kind very first 3D game, let's say virtual reality game of the gaming industry. But anyway, this Nintendo Virtual Boy was not successful. I will show you why this virtual reality, let's say Virtual Boy, were not successful in a minute when I show you the video about that. Okay, but this is kind of some further development. So yeah, we should see that how does this work. And later on, in 1998 and 2005, they developed some more headsets look like this, and until 2014, Google issued this one. This is Google Cardboard. This is exactly what I told you to order. Yeah, this Google Cardboard is from Google from 2014. This time is kind of, to me, I don't know, to me, but it's kind of a revolution. It's like it opened wide the virtual reality world to everyone who use smartphone. And from 2014, the smartphone is quite popular at that time, like with Android, with Blackberries, or with iOS, right? And and this Google Cardboard turn your phone into a virtual reality world, and people love it so much. And this Google Cardboard supports support for almost all the smartphone that you have at that time. So I want to explain how this Google Cardboard is working. Actually, if you already order that, so you know what inside, right? Inside is nothing. Inside is only two glasses, only left and right glasses, right? And when you put your phone into this one, your phone will separate the screen, split the screen of your smartphone into two parts, left part and the right part, and each part of the left side and the right side will show you the same scene, the same photo, or the same video, but in a little bit different angle. So at the time you can see exactly the same like the effect of the stereoscope right here from the very beginning of the virtual reality, right? So the Google Cardboard work the same like stereoscope, okay, the same effect, but just different that before they had to use physical photo or physical drawing like this, but nowadays we can use smartphone to have experiment with stereoscope. Okay, so yeah, this is the, to me, I don't know, I don't know which how about other, but to me this Google Cardboard is exactly the revolution. And later on, like 2015, some brand, just produce something else. It's like, some plastic made by plastic, Google Cardboard, something like that. And they have some more button, and they have some more accessory like um, the controller and some more button to control the screen and so on and so on. But generally, it still work like a Google Cardboard. Yeah, the same theory, the same effect. Samsung Gear VR also, yeah. Samsung produce this one on to fit exactly with their phone, let's say smartphone. All right, yeah. And later on, from like here from like 2016, it's it comes up where the word comes up with some headsets named HTC Vive. So this HTC Vive, and you see also here like the Oculus, yeah, the Oculus brand. Uh, uh, those headset is a bit different with the Google Cardboard. What is the difference? The difference is like it more complicated. It's much more complicated than this Google Cardboard. And why is more complicated? Because those headsets don't use the smartphone. They use the computer to work on VR. Yeah. So with those headsets, it's look like Google Cardboard, but no. You still can wear those glasses, those headsets, and then there will be a cable to connect between those headsets into your computer. And on your computer, you will have some software to work with virtual reality. For example, Unity, yeah, or Unreal Engine, some game engine like that. And you can download some game, like virtual reality game into your computer. And this headset will show you the view via your computer, not via your smartphone anymore. So that is the reason why it's a bit much more complicated headset, right? Because you need more cable, you need more accessory, you need more requirement for the system to run a heavy game or some complicated scene, something like that. Yeah, it's require much more requirement for the system of the computer more than a smartphone, right? Yeah. So this is kind of the brief history of the virtual reality, and actually it's it, it's not too long, right? It's just and from the to me I think it's from the time of the Google Cardboard from 2014 so far to 2020. So the virtual reality really uh, grow up so fast, and a lot of development into the VR like this. And it's, yeah, it's really a lot of development. And also like Oculus right now, Facebook already buy the brand Oculus, and right now Oculus is the owner of the Oculus right now is Facebook, and Facebook develop the headset Oculus quite a lot. And right now Facebook just released the new headset. It's named Oculus Quest. I will show you here. Oculus Quest. Oculus Quest. Yeah, it's look like this, right? So the Oculus Quest is like or the VR headset, but this thing is also a kind of the it's a kind of a kind of a new development of Facebook, because this Oculus Quest, you don't need to connect to the computer to playing game in virtual reality. It's really convenient, right? The game or the virtual reality scenes will be installed, will be copied and installed directly into this headset. So it means that this headset, Oculus Quest, including inside also the system to process the virtual reality. So let's say it's right now it's look like a console. Yeah, it's like PlayStation 4, it's like PlayStation or like Xbox, right? So it's include the processor inside that to process the game. So you don't need to use computer anymore. But anyway, because this headset is just new, uh, and um, and some heavy game, some really big game and heavy game with a lot of graphic, realistic graphic, and so on and so on. You still need to connect this headset to the computer to play that game, right? Because the processing, like let's say the processor of this headset Oculus Quest is not strong enough to process that. So yeah, but actually, I think in the future, yeah, when Facebook, develop more into those headsets, so you you can get rid totally from the computer. Yeah, like that. Okay. So do you have any questions so far about this, about the development of the VR and how the VR work? Yeah. Do you have any question? All right. So
No, it was clear.
yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for responding. So let's say that this VR workshop, we will experiment a lot with the Google Cardboard here. All right. So what we already order, and we use Google Cardboard together with your smartphone to experiment, very first experiment about virtual reality. Actually, we uh, we do not have we don't have I mean everyone doesn't have the Oculus or some complicated VR headset at home, because as you see the price of that is yeah, it's not too high price, but it's still not too low price, right? So it's take a bit of budgets to buy that, to experiment with that. So that's the reason why we will experiment with Google Cardboard, which is the cheapest solution for virtual reality. Okay. um, in my studio now I have this headset, Oculus Quest, in my studio. And actually, I if we have time, so I can show you how does this work. But anyway, it's I think it's will doesn't make it will not make any sense that if you cannot touch that, right? Because if you have a chance to come to our academy lab, it's called VR lab. It's in the F building in our academy. So in the lab of the VR in our academy, we have everything. We have all the strong computer. We have the all the complicated VR headsets like this. And if you have chance to join the lab there, so you can touch them. You can touch the VR headset. You can experiment with that much more. But yeah, I just want to introduce like that. Mm, Maybe in the next semester, right? In next semester, in the summer semester, we will have chance to come to the lab, and I'm willing to show you more and more about those amazing headset, let's say. Okay. All right. So come back to those to the timeline here. I would like to show you maybe the first video about this one about virtual boy and why it's look nice like that. Yeah, it's look wow. It's look for the first time when they publish this one is everyone just really want to to experiment with that. But I will send you the video and we can see why this Nintendo Virtual Boy were not successful. Okay, leave me a second. I will send you the link in the chat so we can watch together. Virtual Boy here. All right, here. So please take a look. Okay, everyone, I will send you the link from YouTube. So just click on that and we will see what is the Nintendo Virtual Boy. Let's go. All right, so so I think after this video, you have a kind of the imagination, you have a kind of the visual thought about Nintendo Virtual Boy already, right? So so right now you can see that why they were failed, why they was not successful with the Nintendo Virtual Boy, because you see easily like actually it's not a kind of the virtual reality, right? It's just kind of 3D glasses only, right? Because because virtual reality you should moving around, right? You should move, you can see all the space around you and so on. But here in Nintendo Virtual Boy, it just only a glasses, yeah, and it's stable there, and you just put your eyes into the glasses, and yeah, that's it, just 3D. And a second thing is like the second thing is about the graphic, the quality of the graphic, right? And the graphic is just turns out that it's all not colorful, it's just black and red color. So yeah, so that's the reason why. Oh, all right. So in comparisons with the Nintendo Virtual Boy, Google Cardboard is will work much better. You will see that in our workshop. I will show you how to do that. So right now, I would like you to experiment with the Google Cardboard. It's like this. Like I say, Google Cardboard will turn your smartphone into a virtual reality world, right? Uh, so if you have your smartphone there, so please turn on YouTube. Okay. Uh, I think you should download the application of YouTube into your iOS or into your Android. And then you can type in something like this. You can type in, let's say, in your application, okay, in your application on your smartphone, you can type in 360-degree uh, um, video, something like that. All right. So when you type you type in like 360-degree video like this, you will see there a ton of the 360 of video. And this 360 video is will turn your smartphone using Google Cardboard into a virtual reality world. Okay. For example, I can say I have a very nice video. It's like with the shark before, yeah, something like that. So when you click on this, for example, you choose this video, great white shark 360, something like this, right? Oh, yes. Wait for the, okay, advertisement. All right, so when you choose that, so in your application, you will see one icon. It's look like this. It's look like the glasses like this in your application, right? So then you just click on this icon on your application on your smartphone. It will split. It will split the screen of your iPhone into two part, left part and the right part. So do you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So then you can just put that into your Google Cardboard and just try to look around, and you will see that it's already, you are exactly under the oceans with a big white shark there. You can try it now. Yeah, if you have not tried it, so you can try it now. Yeah, you can look around like this. Yeah, you see that we can move around, and you can see a lot of shark, right here. And it's really, really nice experiment, I think. Even if you have a kind of the headphone, right? You can just connect your headphone with your smartphone, and then you can really immerse into the 3D world like this. Actually, there is quite a lot of scary video 360. I'm not encouraging you to watch some horror video of 360 degree, but If you want, you can try to shoot some 360-degree videos like horror, and it's really, really, really scare. You can try that, right? With those kind of the video. All right. So this is a kind of very first experiment of Google Cardboard. Um, and the thing is, like, you say, okay, so if I want to watch some kind of the 360 video or maybe 360 degree photo, so I can just come to YouTube, yeah, and you just type in the keyword to find that video and so on. But the thing is, like, for us, we are designer, right? So how we can create those 360-degree by ourselves, right? We can create it by ourselves. There is a few ways that we can create the 360 material. Let's say 360 material like video or photo. Okay, so there's several ways to create that. One of the easiest way that you can use the 360 camera. Okay, 360 camera. I think that you already have, some of you from maybe the second year or third year, you already have the classes with Martin Wikowski about the 360 video, I think so. But maybe the first year is still not, but you will, yeah. The first year you will have a class with him about that. But I want to introduce you, briefly for this workshop also, that you can use the 360-degree camera. So with the 360-degree camera, you can make a video or take a picture in just one click on the camera, and you take exactly the same result like you see here. It will take a photo all around the camera, right? The normal camera, it only take the photo or video in one angle, right? But with 360-degree camera, you can take a photo or video 360-degree all around the camera. So it will, after that, when you have that kind of the photo and you have that kind of the video 360, and then just easily you can just come to YouTube and upload it. When you upload the 360 degree material into YouTube will automatically recognize that, and maybe YouTube just asks you to check, like, oh, is this is the 360 materials. You just check on that, and that's it. And later on, YouTube will process everything, and you will have your own 360 degree video or photo uh, on YouTube, like this, and you can access every time, right? So this is the very first way to make a 360 degree and turn it into a virtual reality using YouTube. All right. I also want to show you some kind of the 360 camera that you can buy and you can do in your own project, or you can just easily just to experiment or play around with your friend, right? The first one is the first one you can like see. I already have one. If you want, I can show you later on in the camera. But I want like to say, like, it's like Instagram, Insta 360. This one, you can buy this like Insta 360 camera. Right now, it's also have the they also Instagram also is use this camera, but the versions using for your smartphone. It's mean that it's a kind of the camera, but you have to attach it into your smartphone, and it will turn your smartphone into a 360-degree camera. Isn't it so cool, right? I think it's really so cool. But if you do not want to use your smartphone as a 360-degree camera, you can buy the versions like Insta 361 Go, for example, like this, but it's a bit more expensive. than the 360 camera for your smartphone. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive. I think it's, yeah, much more expensive, not a bit. So you have the choice to buy which one you want to experiment. And in our academy, I think when you have the class with Marcin Wikowski, you will experiment with this camera. It's called Xiaomi Mia 360. Exactly this one. Yeah. So this one is it's worked the same like 360 camera from Instagram. Yeah, but it's from Xiaomi brand. And this one also can take a photo and also can take a video in 360 degree. And then you have all everything's in 360 degree. Okay, so yeah, so this is the camera that you can buy and experiment with that. Okay, so I already introduced you the first way to make a virtual reality using 360 degree camera, right? uh, I would like to introduce also the second one, the second way to do that. But yeah, we will not dig deep into those way to make 360 degree material. But I want to just to introduce you, right? The second way that you can use Photoshop. Oh, amazing, right? You can use Photoshop to create some 360 painting and drawing. Yeah, what is that? I want to show you very fast about that. I will turn on my Photoshop and I will show you very fast how does it work. Okay. So using Photoshop, you can make your own 360 scenes, 360 photo or 360 drawing or paintings using only with Photoshop and your computer with your brush. It's really nice. I want to show you now. All right, so right now, if I will turn on one more thing to let you see Photoshop. I have some kind of the Photoshop picture I already prepared to show you in Photoshop. The first one is this. I want to show you now. Look at this. Do you see this photo? Right? This photo is exactly the 360 degree photo, and it had been flattened out on the 2D surface. And when you flatten out the 360 photo, it look like this. Yeah, you see. So it's like it's from the left to the right. It's exactly all around the camera, the scene all around the camera, including also the sky and also the ground and so on, everything. So all this kind of the 360 for photos, when you put into Photoshop will recognize this 360 photo as a 3D space. I will show you how to do that. Yeah. And when you have this kind of the photo and you can put into the Photoshop and then you can do some kind of the montage. Let's say you want to have a kind of the plane if flying on the sky. Yeah, you can have a kind of the picture of the plane and you put on the sky. And if you want to change the banner here is like Manson, I don't know what is that, but you can erase that and you can replay this some kind of the billboard here, and then everything will you can you can see it in 3D virtual reality world. It's a really amazing way to to edit the photo and the video in 360 degree. Okay, and after you do all the montage and you have all everything you like, and then what else, you can just put this photo into your smartphone. And in your smartphone, like iOS or Android, there will be some kind of the application. That application will recognize this photo as a virtual reality world. And what else we have? Yes, for sure. You have the 360 material in your phone, your smartphone. You use the application to read, to recognize this 360-degree photo, and then easily just put that into the Google Cardboard, and you already inside these scenes in virtual reality. Okay. Let me tell you each step that you can do, and we can see that how does it work. In 360, I will come to the Photoshop. I will turn on here, right? I just can come to I just import that photo into Photoshop. I just input into that here. And you see right now when you import that into Photoshop, it's still in 3D. It's still not, right? Because right now it's still a flat 2D image only. So how to make Photoshop? No, this is a 360-degree material. Just come to the 3D right here. If you see the 3D tab right here, and down you can see there is kind of like spherical panorama right here. Okay, and then you can come to new panorama layer right here. So just click on this new panorama layer from selected layer. Right, clicks on that, and we wait for a second. All right, so right now if you can see that we can just drag the mouse all around. Woof. You see that right now you are really inside the scenes. You already inside the virtual reality world, and you are really in this scene. So now you can travel all around the world only with Photoshop and your smartphone, you guys. Right, look at this. Yeah, it's amazing, right? And why the Photoshop do this function? Because with this function, it's like it's recognized the 360-degree material as a virtual reality world like this. So right now you can do everything inside this scenes, the same like you always work with Photoshop. I mean, you change the color, you do the montage, you erase some word, or you want to put a big billboard here. Everything you can do the same on the 2D image that you always work with Photoshop. So let's say let's try it right now. Yeah, for example, right now we are inside this scene, right? Let's say right now I want to put a kind of the billboard, to replace this scene. Yeah, to replace this mansion board here. So what we can do now? What we can do is like right now I can choose one photo. For example, I have one photo here. I just see drag and drop into the scenes. For example, here, drag and drop into that. So look at this. So we already inside here, right? Look. So we can try to to put it into the right position that we want to. Let's say right here, for example, and just press enter. Okay. Okay. Look at this right here. All right. And then what else we have right here? Give me a second. Let the side layer. Okay. Okay, so right now you already put the image into the virtual reality scenes, right? So look, so right now if you want right now when you're moving around, you see that the photo, it's still not exactly in the virtual reality. It's just like floating, like you just put something on the scene, right? So how to stick it on exactly on the plate that we want to. So again, right here, when we come to this, we already we set it up right here where we want to, right? And then we can right click right here, and we come to merge down. Merge down. So right now, when you move around, you see, wow, the photo that you import into this 3D scene virtual reality is already stick on the place. You see, right? After you merge down it into the 3D scene, into the background. All right, isn't it so cool, right? So you can do anything inside this virtual reality scenes using Photoshop only. Okay, so you understand, right? I have another way. I have another photo. Want to share it, to tell you, not another way, but another photo. Now I just turn it off for a while. Turn it off. Uh, so you will ask me like, okay, so if I do not have the 3D camera, so how can I make a 3D scene? I'm sorry, if you do not have the 360-degree camera, so how can you make a 360 material inside Photoshop? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that easily. You can use only, like I told you, you can use your painting. You can use your brush, and you can do some digital paintings in Photoshop, and you still can create a 360-degree painting. So how to do that? Right here, I will show you. You will have one things like this. You have one. I went. Do you see this photo? Right. So this photo, and you see some kind of the guideline right here. Is those guideline is exactly the perspective in the virtual reality. The perspective in virtual reality exactly look like this. Yeah, we have some vanishing point here, vanish point, vanish point, vanish point, far away on the horizon. So this is exactly the perspective. But right now you see that it's already flattened now on the 2D surface. But what if we put this photo into Photoshop and turn it into 360 panorama with the same we have done with the 360-degree photo? Let's see that what happened. I will drag it and drop it into Photoshop. Yeah, and then right now when you come to 3D again, spherical panorama and new panorama. Boom! Look at this. All right. You see that you are seem like you are inside one square, like the sphere room, right? So everything is like exactly the same, like the perspective like that. So right now, it's exactly, you know, this is the space, the 3D space that you can paint on that easily, right? So right now, if you want to paint something on that easily, you can just make a new layer, right? To the brush. For example, I would choose some kind of a color, red color, for example. I choose my brush and smaller like this, and I paint some things on that. Yeah, I paint something like I paint some maybe some tree like this here. Yeah, for example, right? Tree. Yeah, and this is a row. I paint a row, but remember following the perspective, right? Because this photo is give you those guidelines because it would like you to follow the perspective of that. Okay, so yeah, right here, and then we can paint some kind of a small house right here, for example, right here. And yeah, I just I paint is fast, so don't judge my painting. Okay, it's look bad, but yeah, you do much better than me, for sure. Right. Okay, something like that. We have a kind of the house right here, right? Something like that. And we have some, yeah. So then what we can do, we can just right click, right? And we can merge down. Okay, done. So look at this. So right now, when you merge down already, and when you move around, yeah, you see that? Your painting is exactly like, stick into the virtual reality world. So yeah, you have a 3D virtual realities painting of your own, right? Yeah, it's like this. Okay, so if you want, I will send you also this kind of the grid like this, so you can try to create something.
Yes.
Yeah, you like? Okay, sure, great. I will send you. Maybe I will send you in the team, so you can easily to download this. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Great. All right.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice, right? I think it's really really awesome feature that that we should know, because right now we are 3D designer, let's say, right? So you can create something by yourself. All right, I will send you now. I will send you the photo of this drop here. Okay, I already sent you, so you can download it now in the team chat. Okay, yeah, you can experiment now. Create some, amazing digital paintings, and done. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, because we're supposed to do something much more interesting than this for our VR workshop. No worry, you will get it. Yeah. So, yeah, I will close for a while. For example, I also have some example like right here. For example, I create, some people just create some kind of based on the guideline I send you. They create some kind of the drawing, like this, yeah, with the pencil and something like that. You can print it out. You can print this guideline out to the paper, and you can your pencil, yeah, your pen to draw something like this following the perfect step. But for sure, it will take a bit of difficulty, to look those perfect step on the paper, yeah. Because it's not a kind of a straight line of the perfect step, but it's a kind of the curve like that. So it yeah, it takes time to get used to with that. But anyway, you don't need to print it down. Put in Photoshop, turn on 3D panorama, and paint directly in Photoshop, right? Yeah. And yes, let's see that I will import this photo into Photoshop, and you can see, yeah, we import it into Photoshop right here. 3D spherical panorama and new panorama. Yeah, you can see around that. We are in the room that we draw it like this. Cool. Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh my gosh, that is so weird.
Yeah, yeah. And I have one thing very nice to tell you about 360 photography. For example, this photo. This photo I download from internet. And before the Google Map application, Google Map, they let us they give us the function to download the 360 photo from Google Map. But so far, I think that's it will be difficult to do that because already disable they already disabled this function from Google Map. So you cannot download the 360 photo from Google Map anymore. uh, it's, it's a pity, right? Because with 360 photo you can go around the world, everywhere with only 360 photo, and you can look around with your Google Cardboard and your on your smartphone and so on. But now you anyway, we have a solution, right? We have a kind of the website. We have a website with 360 photograph, and you can download that for free. Let me check that if I still have that website, and then you can you can access to that website and download the photo that you like and do some montage that I show you. Yeah, changing the billboard, put some plain, put some more text, typographies on the wall, graffiti, and so on. Right. So let me check it now. If I still have that website, I think I already saved it in the document. But give me a second. I need to check that. Where is that? I think. Yeah, I think so. I have it, so I can share with you now. In, it's named SDR Heaven, I think. All right. Yeah, this website. This is SDRI Haven. Haven is it Heaven? I don't know. All right, this is kind of 100% free. Yeah, you can come here and you come to the tab name maybe SDRI right here. SDRI. All right. Yeah, exactly that. So you can come here. You can see that there's a ton of, a ton of SDR. We call we call this kind of the photo is, maybe you can call 360 photography, or you can call SDRI, like this. uh, I know some people here, some student here already know about the 3D Maya, or some Cinema 4D 3D Mark. So you know what does it mean SDRI, right? So it's SDRI exactly the kind of the 360 photography, and it will wrap around. It will make a kind of the right reflection, or the proper light, or proper mood of the scenes in your 3D scenes, right? I think you know this. But anyway, yeah, this is a kind of the 360 photography that you can download. You just click on that. For example, here you can click on that, and yeah, I think, yeah, just right click and save image, and you have the SDRI photo ready. Okay, yeah, really cool. You can enjoy this kind of, starry night right here with this photo, something like that. Cool. What else? Yeah, you can save this website like your reference, and you can download anytime, anywhere you want to. Okay, cool.
Excuse me, what do we need these balls on the bottom of a picture?
You don't need this, because actually this one is exactly that like the visualization about the view inside 3D. So because those bone, when you put this photo into, let's say, the software like 3D Maya or 3ds Max, for example, and then all, and you will put this photo onto a sphere inside those 3D software. You make a sphere, and then you wrap this photo on that sphere, and then every 3D object in your software will have the reflection, and have the light, and have the color exactly in the same place, like this. Okay, so you understand about what does it mean, those bone down here?
I see, but it's a bit complicated.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated, because I don't want to explain too much, because it's relating deeply a bit into
It's clear.
3D.
It's clear.
But no worry, because you will have a 3D class with me, or with our professor in our academy later on, in the second year or in the third year. So you will know much more, right? So you just know that this photo we can use for virtual reality, and we also can use this one for the reflection of the material inside the 3D software. Yeah, you just can know this right now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right.
Could you send the link, please?
Okay, so I will send the link. Copy. This is kind of the for free, and I think that you can donate for people who is working on those website, because the website, they have a kind of series of the website, like Haven right here, but they also have a kind of the texture. You see here, texture Haven, and a 3D model Haven. So you can, they are working for free. They are, they have a lot of nice texture and material that we can use for free. Yeah, but yeah, I encourage it. If you really like those, so you can donate for them, but you don't have to, right? You just can experiment and download and use that. Okay. Yeah, and categories, you see that you have a ton of thing that you want to choose: indoor, studio, nature, night, and so on. It's really nice. Okay, cool. All right. So right now you know how to make a kind of the 3D scenes inside Photoshop, right? 3D photo inside Photoshop. So right now I would like to show you how to import those photo or those, let's say, 360 painting, for example, right, 360 into your smartphone, and you can use that in Google Cardboard. Okay, everyone. So right now, if you have your smartphone on your hand, so you can see right now, as you can see on the screen right now, I have some application for virtual reality, and you can download for free from App Store or from Google Play if you use Android. But anyway, there is some application that it will not exist in for both Android or iOS. So I will give you exactly which application for which OS. Okay. For the first one, for example, right, you can try to download the photosphere right here. You are right on the top on the right side, like photosphere. You can try to download that from the App Store or so if someone cannot find photosphere on Android, I mean on Google Play, so I will give you another software, another application to download. Okay, give me a second. Photosphere. So do you see the photosphere in the Android Google Play?
No.
No, right? Okay, okay. So maybe you can try the next one, like VR photo or something like that. You can see that VR photo. So you can just come into the, yeah, you come to the VR photo, right? And then right here you can see like they can add to 360 gallery. So you can check like add to 360 gallery, and then we can try to choose some kind of like the photo that in 360 degree. Okay, so so for example, like you when you already done the kind of the 360 paintings in Photoshop, you just save it. Yeah, you just save it into a flattened image, and then easily just send into email or into OneDrive or Google Drive, and then you just download it into your smartphone, into the photo gallery, right? The same with the iOS, and then we just easily add that photo into the 360 gallery in this application. And what else? Put that into the Google Cardboard and enjoy the virtual reality. Maybe you can try it now. Yeah. You can just come to maybe like the sdrehaven.com. I can show you the link and just try to download one 360 photo and yeah, put into your smartphone using the application and see what happens in Google Cardboard. Okay. Yeah, and for those who use the Android phone, this will be the same. Okay, this will be the same. I will turn on the camera and you also see the same with me now. I will turn on the camera and share the camera. The camera. So like this, right? So when, for example, you come to the 360 sphere viewer light, right? You turn to that. Yeah, so you just like browses, yeah, and you try to find exactly to the play that you save the image. For example, I save one image here. I just clicks on that like this. Yeah, and you see that you already see is in 360, but to put it into the Google Cardboard, so you have to split the screen into two. So how to split the screen into two? Yeah, you see there is small icon, I think, right here at the corner, and you can see right here there's the icon is look like the glasses, right? Google Glass. So just clicks on that, and yeah, and right now they said that they switch into two screen. You see that? Yeah, and then you put this one into your Google Cardboard, and you can see all around with you know virtual reality stuff.